Hey y'all, welcome back to Pure South Pastures. Today we're going to be moving some cows, and I've got a problematic weed I want to talk about. Maybe I can get your input on. So hang out with us for just a few minutes today, and let's look at the cows, let's move them, and let's look at these weeds that we got going on. This is the paddock we're about to put them in. It's not that great. There's some pretty good grass down here in the bottom along that creek, but this is back in the winter. If you watched our videos on unrolling hay, and we talked about a new farm that we acquired, and it's taken some time to build the soil. It's just not very good. That's where we're at. So it is what it is. We'll give them a big paddock and let them enjoy it today. Let me move the wire a little bit. They're just kind of standing. Don't just see them moving today. It just takes one. This girl right here is gonna be calving soon, I believe. She looks like it. She's grabbing seed heads. She's gonna be. She's our oldest cow. And they're all going down to that bottom. You can see there's some ryegrass, a lot of different forbs, a little bit of clover. This stuff kind of looks like dog fennel, but that's not really what it is. So yeah, there's a lot of diversity of a lot of weeds in here, and they eat them. They tore the paddock they were in up. Did a pretty good job laying down some of the grasses and biting the tips off of these weeds and forbs. So tomorrow we'll go across the creek over here. They'll be in that paddock. It goes up to a fence line up there. Some ragweed. I'll actually bite the tips of that off. Some good looking boys right there. It's like a carbon copy from the rear end. There's some dog fennel. They'll come and bite the tips of that off. Mine some of the nutrients out of the deeper ground. This ironweed, they'll bite the tips of it off. There's just all kinds of stuff down here. A bit of fescue. And now is the time when Bermuda and Bahia are really starting to take off. And it takes it a while. I mean, it takes some good 90-degree temperatures. before they really take off, and they don't, honestly, they don't produce a lot of tonnage, or you don't have a lot of length on it for a while. So, especially on these farms that just are, they've struggled for years, or they've been abused for years. That's our newest half South Pole calf. She's beautiful. She likes her mama's milk, but she also likes grass and weeds. She's got the grass genetic gene for sure. She's doing good. It's a beautiful day to be out here. Love these animals. Saturday morning. It's just nice and cool this morning, honestly. Had a cool front move in last night. It's been a little while since we've had rain. And so this weed right here, I've been watching, and the cows they've been biting these seed heads off and really just nipping the plant off at the top. And that's good because it sets it back, maybe even for good. But you can see there's a lot of clover down in here. I mean, it's a mess with weeds, but there's all kinds of other stuff too that's good for them. Here's a place where the last time they were here, they obviously hung out under the shade right here. This is I made a video on a low-cost temporary fence, or semi-permanent fence for new property if you're not exactly sure what you want to do and you don't want to set everything up permanent. Oh wait, look how deep this is. There's a lot of stuff in here. But anyway, this fence is our semi-permanent solution. We will eventually, probably, if this works out well, if we like the way the farm functions with this fence in, we'll come in and put a strand of 12 gauge hot wire in. But this is what we're doing now to make sure that we like the way it functions. So we divide, there's 20 acres over here and there's 8 acres over here. And that's the way we divide this farm up and keep them from just having the whole thing. It gives us the ability to make clean paddocks, the right size paddocks where they can not have too much and get a good graze on it. So it's working well. Obviously it's not as good as having high tensile hot wire. Doesn't carry as much electricity, shock, but for now it works good, and it gives us the opportunity to just kind of try it for a while and make sure that's what we want to do before we put it in permanent. Excuse me. A lot of seed heads in here, but I'm okay with that because there was not a whole lot of I'm really happy that it's going to seed because we just need the seed on this farm. I know that the seed is in the seed bank, but definitely fescue is something that we want more of, something that we can graze in the fall. And so I'm okay that it went to seed head and dropping some seeds. So thank you for that. It is nothing at this point though. You know, it's just gone to pretty much these long stems. Got some of the blade down here. The cows will come along and eat a lot of that, I'm sure. See what they did yesterday over here. This is the paddock that they were in yesterday. You can see how they laid a lot of that over. It's gotten to where it's just stemmy and more brittle. So wherever they spend any amount of time or do a lot of walking, they lay it down. So one major issue we have, and I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I think I know. But in Arkansas, we really picked up this is a major issue. You can see that weed. That is, I think the scientific name is woolly croton. They call it goat weed. Nothing wants to eat it. The seeds are great for ground nesting birds, but we just have so much of it that because it grows about 2 feet tall and just shades everything out. So it's going to be an issue. We're not going to spray it. That's just something that it's a complete last resort. I'm not going to say we'll never spray. You can see right there that we've got it everywhere and lots of it. So maybe you can give me some feedback on this. My thought is I want it to get up about 8, 10, 12 inches before it puts on seed and come in and mow all of this and try to take it down. There's some dung beetle activity. Let's see if we can see him. I don't see Mr. Dung Beetle, but I'm thankful for him. Anyway, without spraying, I think our best option is to come in and mow it after it gets a little height on it and before it goes to seed. So give me your feedback on that if you have experience dealing with goat weed, woolly croton. Let me know if you have a better solution that'll work. Yeah, I don't think there's a quick solution at all. And obviously the weeds are telling us something that it's bad management decisions that have been made. I'll take responsibility for whatever, but we want to fix it. So anyway, well guys, I'm trying to put this fence back up. I'm going to get out of here today. Got a lot of work to do. Fun this morning just being out here with the girls. Enjoying this beautiful Saturday morning. And hope you have a great day today. Have a wonderful day. Make it great. Choose joy. And hope God blesses all you do today. Have a great one. See you later.